Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. Now today I'd like to go to a totally new country, never been here before, and I'd like to visit Croatia. So I have here the 24-hour Croatian ration. So let's get this on a table and see what this pack contains. So I now have here on the table the Croatian Individual Combat Ration Type 2 from the Armed Forces of Croatia. I apologise for any reflection there, it's a very reflective bag. This is a 24-hour ration. It has an expiry date of 03/04/19. I don't know if you can just make that out at all. So it's literally on its turn, it's literally April now, so it's on its last month of expiring. So let's see what this pack contains. It's a nice thick sturdy plastic bag, no peelable seal that I can see, so she'll need to bring in the good old trusty knife and just slip that pack open at the back there. And in there we have another cardboard box. Somewhere to put that down. Basically repeating what was on the front of the plastic sleeve. It's the Type 2 ration. Some recyclable material information on the back there, and it's just sellotaped up. So let's see what we have in here. Now, straight off the top, there is a contents list, which is very useful. Very difficult for me to read without my glasses on, so I'm struggling. Let's have a quick look there, see if anything there will help me out. Okay, so I'll just hold that up for you briefly, if you can see that. Okay, so we have here, I think these are instant orange drinks. There are two of them. Move this to one side. So we have two, what I think is orange beverage bases. We have some chocolate. These are, I think they are some biscuits. I think I've seen these on previous reviews. They're like a gingerbread, ginger cookie type biscuit. I believe that is a wet nap. Two wet naps. Three wet naps. We have some Keks. I believe these are biscuits. 1, 2, 3 packets of Keks. I'm running out of space there. We have some, I believe that might be dried pineapple. Trying to remember what I briefly read on that list of contents. I think this is dried papaya. So some dried fruit. It says there is a vitamin C. I don't know if that is a instant tea or another beverage. It might be an instant fruit tea. Obviously I'm going to do a full translate on these before I actually eat them. And there is another, possibly another tea or a soup maybe. There may be a soup in there. This might be the soup. Or vice versa. That might be the soup and this might be the tea. We have some coffee flavoured sweets or candies. Looks like there is 2 packs of honey. Now we get into the mains. A nice picture of a cow there. I don't know if that's like a beef goulash, a beef stew. Nice tinned, certainly beef of some kind. We have obviously a luncheon meat or a meatloaf style tinned meat. And lastly, it looks like it's some sort of pate or terrine. I think it's probably a pate. So, this is the contents of the Croatian Type 2 24-hour meal. So, let's get what I would consider breakfast out on a tray and see what it looks and tastes like. So I have here what I would consider breakfast from the Croatian ration, and if you hear any banging in the background, I do apologise. It seems like my neighbour has just decided to do some home maintenance and start hammering away. But what have we got here? So I thought we'd have some of the Kex biscuits. There is some of the coffee sweets, because there is no tea or hot coffee in this beverage base, so it's always nice to have a coffee, something for breakfast. There is some honey, there is the terrine or pate. I'm going to have a look at the dried pineapple and an orange drink. It's always nice to have an orange drink in the morning. So I think I shall start just there with the orange drink. No easy to peel strips, so we'll go straight with the knife. There is a strong artificial orange smell coming from there already, and no cutlery once again, so I think for a change I'll use a Chinese ration spoon. It don't come out very often, and we'll just give this a good mix. I'll fill the glass up there. Thoroughly mixed. Now that does have the texture of a pure orange juice. I doubt very much it would taste of that, but it does look like it's got the texture of. Let's have a taste of that straight away. That's not too sweet. It's quite acidic. It is very much like a natural orange juice in smell and taste. I do actually take back what I just said. That is the most unsweetened, natural flavoured orange juice I've had in a ration. It does taste just like unsweetened orange juice. Very nice. I'll move along and have a look at some of these biscuits or Kex. There are 3 packets of these, so 1 for each meal. A little bit of battle damage there, but it's a nice looking selection of biscuits. I shall get 1 of these coffee flavoured sweets ready. Obviously it's a large pack, but I should just get 1 to the side there. Some honey. I've not warmed this honey, so I expect it to be a little bit crystalline. Very tricky to open. Yes, it's a very crystalline honey, but I'm sure that'll be fine. As you all know, honey doesn't suffer from age or anything. I shall have a look at this, what I think is a pate. My translate still gave me a little bit of difficulty of whether it's a pate or a terrine, but it does look soft. It looks like a pate. It smells very good. And we have some dried pineapple. Now those look very nice. They actually look like they're sugar coated. I don't know if they are. And we'll have a look at one of the moist towelettes. I'm reading the silky and cool there, and it's running away with my tongue. Now it's fragranced. Little towelette there. It has a fragrance. Hope that doesn't stay on your hands after wiping. It's not very moist. A little towel. That's not very moist at all. Whether that's because it's literally on its last of its best before dates. Not very damp, not very wet. And there is a definite fragrance to it. A cleaning fluid type fragrance. Not a pleasant one you want on your hands before eating. So, for a start, I'm just going to have another taste of this rather nice orange. That's a very nice, natural tasting instant orange drink. It's the most natural tasting one I've had in a ration up to now. That tastes like unsweetened, pure orange juice. It's very nice. So, I think we need to start straight with the pate. Certainly a pate. It's smooth, it's creamy. It's a pork and slightly liver flavoured, but certainly more on the pork than the liver. Very nice. Very nice smooth pate. Have a look at one of these biscuits. Nice looking wholemeal style biscuits. There is some bran in there. Nice and crisp. Slightly salty, wheaty. It's a very nice plain simple biscuit. Would go nice with cheese or cheese spread. I can still smell the fragrance on that wet nap. Not very good wet naps. Not very wet, and they leave a chemical smell on your hands. A little bit on the cracker. Very creamy pate, liver and pork. Does go well with the crackers. Very nice flavour, some crackers. Very creamy. Not overly livered flavoured pork pate. One of the best pates I've had to date. So, and look at all these pineapple pieces. They look like they're sugar coated. I don't know if they are sugar coated. And quite soft. They look like they're artificial, but I'm sure they're just dry, desiccated pineapple. Sorry, very nice. Very nice piece of fruit in a dry form. Try a little bit of the liquid honey with that pineapple. Wow. That is certainly a good combination. Pineapple and honey. Let's try that liquid honey. Again, pineapple and liquid honey. Very nice. Piece of the cracker, piece of the Kex. Very crystalline honey now. Nice big piece of crystalline honey. Very good all round base cracker. Goes equally as well with the sweets as well as the savouries, the mains. Very good cracker. This has turned out to be one of the best tasting rations I've tried to date. Another taste of that orange juice. That's as close as you're going to get to natural, pure squeezed orange juice out of a dehydrated bag. Very nice, very refreshing. And last for this breakfast, try one of these coffee flavoured sweets. I wonder if they're similar to the Polish coffee. Very delicately flavoured, quite firm, not at all chewy. I'm trying to chew, but it's having none of it. But it's a delicately flavoured, coffee flavoured candy. Very much like the ones you find in the Polish rations. Very nice, very sweet, coffee flavour. Had to throw that away unfortunately because I'm still filming, but if I wasn't filming I'd have no trouble at all eating some of those. Very nice coffee flavoured sweets. So, recap for breakfast. The orange juice, the most natural tasting orange juice I've found up to now in any ration. It is tangy, it has thickness to it, texture to it like it's a squeezed orange. It has the sourness of an unsweetened natural juice. Very nice. It isn't, but it's extremely close to the real thing. I think that has to be the best tasting orange juice I've had in a ration. The crackers, excellent all round cracker. Goes nice and crisp, slightly salted, very slightly salted. Excellent base for the pate, and the sweet honey I like. A good basic base all rounder. Very nice crackers. And again, I will be finishing these. The pate, smooth, creamy, certainly a liver pate, but it's not overpowering. The liver is in the background. There is other meat in there. I think it's pork. It could be chicken, but I'm almost certain it's pork. Pork and liver, but pork is the dominant meat. One of the nicest pates I've had from a ration. In the UK, supermarkets do like what they call a Brussels pate, as if I'm from Brussels. It's very similar to that sort of style pate. Very nice. Pineapples, they look like artificial candies with sugar coating, but when you bite into them they taste more like a natural piece of pineapple which has just been dried. and sweetened with its own natural sweetness. Very nice, very refreshing, not overly hard. With the honey, they got a whole lot better. The honey itself, crystalline, a little bit of liquid honey, a little bit of crystalline in there. The liquid honey was great, as I said, with the pineapple. The crystalline went great on a cracker. Nice, decent European style honey. I don't know if I mentioned the bonbons or the coffee sweets. Coffee sweets, nice, comforting, delicate coffee flavour. Certainly have no trouble eating those. A nice flavour. Makes up for a lack of coffee flavour in the drink. There was no coffee to drink, but the orange juice more than compensated. But a nice coffee flavoured sweet. So, overall, very successful and very enjoyable start to my Croatian 24-hour ration. Now please look out for part 2, where I'll be doing the lunch and dinner portion for this ration, coming very soon. But for now, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe and hit that notification button for future videos and part 2 of this one coming very soon. So thank you and goodbye.